talk about Trump. You predicted his win because you could see things happening in the financial markets. What did you see, and now what does a Trump world look like, in your opinion? Do these things happen faster or slower?
Well, what I saw, actually, I was using the polling data. I was looking at polling data, financial markets, betting odds, which most people don't understand. I mean, let me give you a very concrete example. So, the mainstream media, they all had 90% chance of Hillary. I mean, it was an embarrassment.
Yeah,
Smart
New York
guys.
Times did.
New York Times upshot. I think it was 89% Hillary.
90 at one point.
Yeah, 90. But Nate Silver, Mr. 538, they were all way, way off. But part of the reason, one of the data points they were looking at were betting odds from places like Betfair, Ladbrokes, Paddy Power. It's not legal in the U.S., but it's legal over here in the U.K., and you could get that information. And they were showing 80+% probability that Hillary was going to win. But what a lot of people missed is that there were 5 Trump bets for every one Hillary bet. But the Trump bets were like a 5 or a 10er, and the Hillary bet was probably some big shot from the city who was betting 1,000 quid, right? So the bookies have to give Hillary short odds because of the weight of money. So that's why she was getting those odds. But I'm like, well, you in the voting booth, there is no money. This is 5 votes to 1. In other words, in betting land, the odds have to be skewed based on the weight of the money. But in the voting booth, every vote is equal. So when I see 5 Trump bets to 1 Hillary bet, she's got 90% odds, but that's because of all the money's here. But I'm looking at 5 votes to 1. Now, it wasn't 5 to 1, but things like that. There was a lot of evidence like that. Oversampling Democrats in the polls, oversampling African Americans within the Democratic sample, because that skews it more, because African Americans are 95% likely to vote Democrat. There you would miss white Democrats who might vote for Trump. There was just lots of evidence kind of lying all over the place. But you need to kind of have ice water in your veins. You can't be a partisan. And so many people hated Trump, his demeanor, his vulgarity, his unfitness for office, as they claimed. They couldn't look at the data objectively. They were too spun up emotionally.
The greedy bankers are about to do it again. In 2008, they crashed our financial system and nearly bankrupted the entire global economy. Then they received trillions of dollars in government bailouts. And after, they demanded fat bonuses paid for by you, the taxpayer.
It turns out the banks haven't just been screwing the American taxpayers, they're also screwing over their investors. Turns out the banking industry is the worst place you could put your money, despite enormous taxpayer bailouts.
Now the bankers are back to take away your financial freedom. They lie and tell you that cryptocurrency isn't safe. They try to make it illegal for you to choose how to invest your hard-earned money. They lie and say cryptocurrency is used by money launderers and criminals. But look at the record. It's the banks themselves that launder hundreds of billions of dollars every year to the biggest criminal operations in the world.
Leaked documents have revealed how some UK banks have helped criminals, money launderers and Russians under sanctions.
American authorities discovered that the Sinaloa cartel moved $881 million through HSBC accounts as bank officials turned a blind eye to the illegality.
The bankers lie and say cryptocurrency is not a real investment. Meanwhile, the smartest CEOs in the world are buying billions and billions of it. The truth is that banks lie about cryptocurrency because it makes them scared. The banks take $9 trillion per year of your hard-earned money, and they are worried that they will finally be exposed. They're scared because crypto means they can no longer control your money, which means they can no longer control you. They are scared because you might actually understand your money and intelligently decide what to do with it. Now is the time for us to come together, fight back, and take control. It's time to educate ourselves, our families, and our communities. Because financial education means financial freedom. We know that cryptocurrencies will help us build the new decentralized financial system of the future. A banking system that is of the people, by the people, and for the people. A banking system where access to finance is a fundamental human right. A banking system that is free and fair and welcomes all humans on this earth. The DeFi revolution is happening. We, the people, can no longer be fooled. We choose to take control of our finances. We choose to take control of our freedom. We choose to take control of our future. Join us, and let's take back our financial freedom forever.